going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today I am in Bangkok, Thailand, here at the Bangkok Auto Salon. Here with my cousin Beam, his manager Nick. Saying hi to a bunch of people. Probably don't know, but he's a local celebrity, so he gets stopped every 15-20 feet. But before I get into showing you what's inside the show today, if you do me a huge favor, hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. Definitely would appreciate. Also follow our socials on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Links in the description below. Let's go inside and check out what's going on at the show. So my cousin's doing some work for his personal social media. I'm gonna walk through the influencer section and show you the cars and then show you the rest of the show. So in the previous video, if you already didn't see, I made a short little quick show of Nick's car. His car club's called Clean Camber. Here's some other cars that are here. Midnight Garage's MK4 Supra. Stream IT's BMW. ABS wheels. Another one of Nick's car club members from Clean Camber. He's also representing Stance Camp. Got a Mazda, back, wheels, and right here from Infinite Media is Oat's car. This thing is amazing. My personal favorite vehicle here at the show, or one of the favorites, has a 3SGE swap into a Suzuki Jimmy, which is not really cheap to do. This is a ground-up restoration. Short story is, from what I remember, is one of his relatives actually owned this car and they weren't doing anything with it, and he wanted to, and so they gave it to him to restore, and he ended up spending a lot more money than he anticipated. But he's been enjoying this vehicle. He drives it, he goes camping and goes off-roading with it, light off-roading, but it's pretty sweet. I mean, it's lifted a pretty serious amount, has a lot of details in the build, a lot of cool random things that he's done. The taillight pieces here, these were done handmade to give it more of that rugged look. How much can it tow? Not a whole lot. Custom made roof rack based off of the newer gen GMC Jimmy. Suzuki Jimmy, and they readapted everything. Same with the ladder rack. He was telling me that this is off the newer Jimmy, and they remodified, rewelded it, and to make it work for this car. Let me go around the front a little bit here. Side mirrors are off, I think, some old Volkswagen. The snorkel is off, the top of the snorkel is off a Land Cruiser. The windshield wipers, those are, I forget what vehicle they're off of, and that centerpiece was hand built, that little center nub. So a lot of one-off handcrafted things on this build. Really, really cool. I'm going to show you the rest of the cars here. This is Chad's E30 BMW with the Platinum wide body kit. He is CB Media on YouTube. Met him the other day, talked to him, really nice guy. He picked this up and fixed all the issues with it and has been driving it since. Really cool build. Two Evos here. AP Motors. CT Garage. And nuts. Nissan here from Toy Racing JDM. He does a lot of content and media for a lot of big companies in Thailand. This is his own personal daily driver. The beautiful part of Thailand, they really don't care how you fix up the car as long as it's registered and you have all your proper documents. There's no smog, there's none of that. So you see here, my cousin Beam's still getting flagged down to take photos and do all this stuff. His PR work, which is cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and wander the show and kind of stay ahead of them. Now the Mazda booth, they don't have anything really exciting here. It's just more the OE stuff. All right, cousin and Nick are gonna go do their thing. I'm gonna go do my thing. So now I could show you the actual show. Here is some Mercedes 4x4s, outfitted, a lot of carbon work. I showcased them in a previous episode. in the previous episode, so go ahead and check that out if you want to see more close-ups of that. Mercedes booth. Toyota Hilux. This is the truck in Thailand. It's fully outfitted with a lot of brands you may recognize here. They're stateside. Here we have Wild Horses four-wheel drive, Ford Bronco, and I'm sure in video it looks really great. The paint work in person looks either very aged or just a very bad paint job. Have a this was not here the other day, I don't think, or I walked right past and didn't notice it. Very cool Toyota Land Cruiser. Food vendors over there. Let's go ahead and check out the main area of the show, which is pretty much center aisle. I haven't checked anything on the far side, but let's go ahead and walk around. So far, the most amazing part is there's not a ton of music blasting where I can't even talk. All right, let's go to the main area and see some of the showcase vehicles here. Liberty Walk R35 GTR. To my understanding, Infinite Motorsports is pretty much Liberty Walk Thailand. So any Liberty Walk cars you see usually comes from Infinite. There's the logo right there. Here is Tesla. Bag, carbon kit, looks like work wheels. That Brembo big brake upgrade. Interior looks pretty stock. Looks like the steering wheel is stitched to white, but outside that looks pretty standard. Some vendors here with Honda Cities. This car right here is freaking cool. So PS Modify is a shop that built this. It is obviously a replica of Lightning McQueen. I forget which chassis this built off of. I think it's an older Celica, judging by the roofline. So if you look at the roofline on the window here, that is very Celica. I'll confirm it again, but I could find out. But I believe this is an older Celica platform. They built this in Lightning McQueen. It has an air suspension setup and just all the exterior. The interior, that's why limos are winning limoed out. It's stock. S Design brought a GT86 here from Japan. I'll get back to this car later. Stateside, we see plenty of these here, so not much to look at. I know it's somewhat rare here in Thailand, pretty rare, but yeah, let's go and check this out. So here's a pretty crazy W202 Mercedes-Benz. That's otherwise known as a C-Class. In Thailand, they do really crazy stuff here. Full wide body kit, crazy splitter. They went for the whole DTM touring look, but put a basket up top. Fully caged, has carbon race seats, and this gigantic rear diffuser and wing. I believe it has a V8 swap and it's twin turbo. Hyundai Staria here with some grades. There's some people in it. Liberty Walk, first gen NSX. Infinite Motorsports, one of the biggest shops here in Thailand for higher end performance parts and all that. So you'll see quite a few of their cars around. in social media, if you ever see any Liberty Walk cars, it's like I said again, it's pretty much them or any really nice cars. Here's another Liberty Walk, A90 Supra. A86 with the anime style graphics or marker art. I'm not sure what they call it, but to me I call it marker art. One of the car cults cars, full Rocket Bunny setup. I'm gonna come around this side just because everybody's standing on that side. It's easier to get a better view over here. See what engine setup it has. And right here is my buddy Cole from Garage Unique, his S2000. This car's been through several versions of it. This is the final form. Sadly, he's actually selling it, so it's up for sale here in Thailand. If you see this video and you're interested in buying it, even outside the country, you can ship it to you. Right-hand drive, mileage I think is fairly low. Obviously, the full wide body kit. The car's been painted top to bottom throughout on the engine bay. The engine's pretty much a stock F22. But yeah, done really well. We sell this wide body kit, so if you're interested and have an S2000 or interested, hit us up. We can get you the wide body kit, as M2 Motoring is Garage Unique USA, and we're the exclusive North American distributor for Garage Unique. Bag has SSR wheels, all the good stuff. Let's take a look over here. Civic. This is really interesting. It has a center exit exhaust. Let's take a look. Okay. Is that for looks or does it actually work? There's another EK with a B series swap. A lot of skunk parts. Let's go check out some other areas of the show. Have a row of high-end cars here. Local dealership, I guess it's Robin Motor, Bentley, have a couple of Benzes, has an RC here, which is pretty rare in Thailand. They are brought in, it's just not a high volume vehicle because it's a two-door and it's a very big car to have in this country. There's the Porsche that I was eyeballing the other day, GT2 RS. Apologies on the video being pretty long. I figured I'd do a full walkthrough of the show. That way you can experience everything and hope you're enjoying it. I have Tech here with the wide body EG. Let's go ahead and cut over here. Cusco has a booth. Have the GR Yaris. Racing sim area. See with the Muse kit. So let's start over here. This is a replica. I've seen this on YouTube. Obviously a replica McRae car. Done pretty well. He's had some other really interesting builds also, but this is his most recent project. Have an FC RX-7 done in the full livery to look like the old school race car. V8.6, full restored. R32 GTR with the livery to look like the iconic Sonic. Pretty clean S13 Sylvia. Have another E30 with a Rocket Bunny Hitmon wheels I shall not mention. Oscultura wheels on this BMW. This is pretty sweet. Another Infinite Motorsport car. Again, like I said, they are really popular here in Thailand. One of the biggest shops that do a lot of high quality or higher end cars. So you'll see their cars everywhere. Not much to see here, a bunch of OEM-ish cars. The more stockish area stuff I will just skip. We've all been to a car dealership or seen cars on a website, so off a OEM website, so I'll skip those. But I'll highlight all the aftermarket stuff because that's what we're about, right? So Millennium Auto, one of the biggest car dealership groups in Thailand. They have all their stuff here for sale. Let's go and look at this. This is 4 EGs. This is by far my favorite one. Yellow has TEs, AP racing brakes. This red one, Brid seats. Nice, simple, clean. Here's my cousin's EG. Another video coming out on it real soon on going over the details of it. Here you go. It's here at the show. Another red EG on 1552 wheels. I'll come back to this area later after they're done talking. The models tend to talk forever and probably can't hear me over them. So I'm gonna go ahead and check out some of the other areas and then come back to that later. G-Wagon S580 Maybach. Various vendor booths, all sorts of stuff. You guys want to see trucks that all look the same, or do you guys want to see done up cars? We'll go with the cars. I saw these vehicles rolling in. It's mainly for a wheel company, so all of them are pretty much stock. The only thing they might have is like the rear rack and wheels and a slight lift. They're all running generally the same bumper, so don't need to show you all that. Beautiful FDR7. Already on the Mia setup. R35. Big Ferrari here. Of course, getting full wrap job done here. As a demo at the show. This is a race car with an RV. Very So one of my favorite cars here at the show, you might have seen a quick pan over. I'll go over it right now. This was debuted at Tokyo Auto Salon, and I'll pull a quick plug real quick. This is the BN Sports Honda S2000. I love the lines and curves, very simple and clean. If you're looking for this kit, hit me up at info@m2-motoring.com, or you can hit up my friend Rajit over at Mastermind. They are essentially BM Sport or BN Sport USA. But yeah, this thing looks great. Everything's very well done. Kit looks great. I wouldn't run it on my S2000 project, but I do like it. Here is Top Secret's Nissan Z. This was also debuted at Tokyo Auto Salon. Let's see what it has here. Alright, so just basic bolt-ons. I know they've been using the car for a lot of R&D, so they're coming out with the front lip and the hood. Question for you on YouTube, how much do you think the front hood is, or the hood setup is? Take a wild guess. I already asked and found out, and it's quite jaw-dropping. It is a dry carbon hood, but it is nice. So yeah, leave in the comment below if you know how much the hood is in US dollars. They did a very light job on doing the add-ons, fender accents, the hood, front lip, wheels, brakes, rear spoiler. They didn't do a whole lot of exhaust. It was a very basic, clean build. I'm guessing maybe due to timing, or they're judging the market demand for the car. They said maybe let's come out with some basics, clean, simple stuff before they go crazy. Usually Top Secret gets crazy on their cars. This one's pretty subtle, which is nice, refreshing to see. So waiting to see what they do for, I guess, 2.0 version. Here is a FRS 86 BRC, whatever you want to call it. I didn't even look to see what it is. Who built this thing? Basic, clean, stand style car. Workmeister M1Rs. Yep, that's 86. Let's take a look at the plaque real quick. Let's see who put it together. Doesn't say. And this FD RX-7. This is one of the vehicles shipped in from Japan also. When you go this way, they have a news crew filming. Stay out of their way. See here, there's a couple vendors here. Nothing really to go over too much. They have work wheels in the corner there, which I think somebody imports it in, has the rights for. Tuner Concept does a lot of the local suspension brands or coilover setups. They're a local company. They have a local shop called Crit Garage. Yokohama has stuff on display. Cosmos Wheels, or PP Super Wheels, is one of Thailand's biggest wheel manufacturers and brands that are real popular here in Thailand. Everything from trucks to tuner stuff. Won't go too close to the booth because it's too loud over there. Can't hear anything. Let me see if there's anything else that we missed. There's one more aisle over there. Let me go ahead and skip over there, and then I'll cut back over. Center of the show, they have a lot of accessory vendors here. Interesting enough, some of them from China that are showing stuff. All right, have some more Liberty Walk cars. The Infinite Motorsport A90 Supra. This Vale Side Fortune RX-7 that I did a quick walk around in the previous video. FD RX-7 rocket with a Rocket Bunny kit. Porsche, ด้วยโปรดักชั่นค่ะจากศึกรถยนต์ทางเรียบรายการ Honda One Next Race 2023 ไม่ว่าจะเป็น Honda City Hatchback ที่มีการพัฒนาให้มีความเร็วสูงขึ้นจากที่ส่วนด้านแอโรไดนามิกและยกระดับช่วงล่างให้มีประสิทธิภาพสูงขึ้นโดยมีจุดเด่นที่เกียร์ Paddle Shift ที่พวงมาลัยสามารถเพิ่มอรรถรสการขับขี่ให้การแข่งขันคล้ายรูปแบบของ Formula One นอกจากนี้ยังมี Honda Civic ซึ่งเป็นการแข่งขันคลาสใหม่ที่จัดประลองความเร็วเป็นครั้งแรกในปีนี้อีกด้วยสวัสดีค่ะพาทุกคนมาสะท้อนไลฟ์สไตล์การขับขี่และความอเนกประสงค์ของรถ
Toyota Yaris. Cosmos wheels, looks like coilovers. A couple parts from Monza factory.
have a interesting twist on the Fast and the Furious not Supra on this Yaris. Pretty cool. I have an Altis here, which is the equivalent of a Corolla stateside. This one's got cage, carbon seats, has a full kit. Drag style truck, street truck. Still here at the show. My cousin Beam and Nick are here. And if you watched the previous video, I talked about what is a sexy car wash. It's pretty much where girls go and wash a car. And hilariously enough, I think the organizer just kind of knew that we were coming today, so they actually scheduled his car to be part of it. So the girls are going to change into t-shirts and wash the car.
จริงๆครับเพราะว่าเป็นคนที่มีจริตในการตกแต่งอยู่แล้วเพราะการแต่งรถผมเชื่อว่ามันเหมือนงานอาร์ตของแต่ละคนแล้วอยากจะใส่อะไรคือรถมันออกจากโรงงานมามันแบรนด์เดียวกันอ่ะทุกอย่าง
One pair of pants later